So I've just realized what the thumbnail is.
Uh-huh.
Why are we in the thumbnails again?
I don't know. I just felt like I needed something. And I threw us in there just for no reason. I just think you have the older God face, and I have that. I think I'm going to take out. I think I'm going to be the man that kills guys or not.
You know there are other pictures of me, right?
Yeah, but that face looks. It has so much rage. It's like changing the face of the Mona Lisa, Manny. You don't want to change that. That is the perfect face for everything that happens in professional wrestling. Oh my God! Ooh,
That face is permanently. I smell shit.
This is the best Manny face. I'm just saying, it's the best Manny face. It's not like I don't I change it up. Oh,
Who's Kai Cenat? He's a Twitch streamer, which I don't think many people are ever gonna really get along with if you're over like the age of I'm gonna say 35.
Yeah, this would be more for the youths, Manny. The youths of America. This is the youths. I could have put pictures of all the other 500 black celebrities they have from Atlanta on there. They had every black celebrity but Tyler Perry on there.
The old-timey Manny wrestler pose picture wins the best picture. I think, yeah, on the Lego video that we did in the summer, where it's in black and white, is the perfect picture ever.
I don't even remember that. Oh, this is Manny in the hands?
Yeah, Manny in the hand.
Ah, shit. I thought your cousins and Kendall's picture of Manny going, well, I don't know. the I don't know face on YouTube. I hate YouTube thumbnails. I hate everybody's thumbnail.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Oh, my crotch is all in that picture. So that says a lot more about you.
I don't even see your crotch, Manny.
How dare you?
I'm too busy looking into your eyes. Oh. No, there was a lot of crotch in that video. You know,
there was.
I think we reached our crotch limit for the year. Now, for the rest of the year, we have no legs or crotches. We're all torso.
No,
this show's all torso. Our torso is intense.
That was 2024. That was 2024.
Oh, we
revamped for more crotch.
Oh, we can put more crotch in the show. No, we can't be torsos intense.
Manny face.
Yeah, but the phone's in the way. The phone's in the way.
I know, but that's like, what horrific thing have I seen?
Yeah, but the phone's in the face. It's in the face. It's nothing you can do. You can't do anything to that. Well, want me to make you the Phantom of the Opera and have half your face off? You know what? I'll be honest about the Phantom of the Opera. Don't know shit about it. Don't know shit. I can tell you who composed it. Andrew Lloyd Webber. I can tell you, I think I know the plot of some guys just hanging up in the ceiling, watching people put on a play, and he's vowing for revenge. I think there's love involved or something, but I don't even know what that's about. Fuck the Phantom of the Opera.
There's some news here, Marcus.
Oh.
Obviously, JD McDonough in his match ended up with a broken rib and a punctured lung following his Raw injury. He's probably going to be out for 2 to 3 months. Possibly
I
longer.
disagree with doctors. If they're saying he's out, I believe the doctors and the injury is a lie. That man finished that match. Why is he out?
John Cena is currently on his retirement tour. However, since the premiere of Raw on Netflix, he has not been on Raw, and that is because he is in Hungary, in Budapest, filming the upcoming Matchbox movie.
What the hell's the Matchbox movie?
You know those toy cars?
Oh, are you serious? That?
Yeah, it's an Apple TV movie.
And it's about the cars, or is it about like the making of the cars? Like, is it legit? It's like a biopic, or is this like?
It's about the cars. I mean, it's just about the movie.
I don't know.
Apollo Crews has been injured. Not that anyone cares.
I care. That man was on the way up.
Apollo.
And
then Dakota Kai has been pulled from WWE TV following concussions.
Yeah, and then Manny went straight to her Twitter and said, "It's time to retire. It's time to retire. It's over. It's never.
No, I
I
didn't.
can't
I
do
said
nothing
that.
with you. You're all over the internet. I saw
I believe
you.
I said.
Dutch
I
Manny
believe-
was all over the internet talking about how Dakota Kai.
I believe I said it on the
should
mid card
wrestle ever
mess.
again.
I believe I said it in the mid card mess, and I said it once, and I said there's a gaggle of talent just waiting in the performance center in NXT.
Yeah, you want her job. You try to take her job away.
I could put Petrovic, and no one would even know.
I would, because I'd be like, who's this woman on my team? Or TV, not team. It'd be Eric would be upset.
No, he wouldn't. He'd go over it.
Yeah, he would, but he would be upset. He ain't gonna know who Pepperovich is. He ain't gonna know Carmen. Jordan Grace is in WWE officially now. She signed that deal.
Yeah, she's officially signed, so there's that.
Jonathan Gresham is a free agent. I'm sure he's going.
No one
somewhere.
cares. No one cares.
I'm sure he's going to a small promotion.
No one cares. I do not care about Jonathan Gresham.
You should, Manny. You know what? He's actually a talented wrestler, but very small.
Marcus, I believe he's talented, but I think I've seen a couple of his matches, and I think he's overrated.
You go with that with that. You know what? You hate that whole family. You say Jordan Grace is overrated. You hate Gresham. I think you have something against those two people.
And you know what, Marcus? You know what? Because they're black and white, you can't claim I'm racist.
No, because you're ambiguously and Asian.
And I've got invitations to the cookout.
Yeah. And also the Capitol, where Trump is and Jericho's wife.
No, I told you I don't have dreadlocks.
But I believe that's our news for today.
Yeah.
Man, he just hates love. That's the saddest
No,
thing
I'm
I've ever
not.
heard somebody say.
No, I'm not. Look, I got a rose on my chest.
Is that what that is? I see a Nike logo.
No, there's a Nike logo, then there's a rose right here.
Yeah, that looks like the death of Nike right there. People threw roses on it or something. That's the same rose Batman used when he leaves in Crime Alley for his parents. Cries to himself in front of his butler.
Let's get on with the show.
How much does Alfred see Batman cry? I bet you he's like, grow the fuck up, man. Get some balls. Stop crying over this shit.
You're a harsh man, Marcus.
Your parents, they were alright.
They alright. Your parents are alright.
They're alright. Cry over people that matter, like Martin Luther King.
No, just look at Manny's picture. Yeah, man, that's love.
Yeah.
Raw opens up with Seth Rollins, who declares he will win the Royal Rumble despite starting 2025 terribly, losing CM Punk, making him question who he is. Says he's tossing everyone out, including and especially Roman Reigns and CM Punk, to ruin his life. Gunther comes out. Seth says Gunther is keeping the title warm for him. He says if he really thinks he's been keeping the title warm for him, where have you been for the last few months?
So the whole Rollins thing, he came out there. One, he can declare himself for the Royal Rumble all he wants. Just to know, we have spots. We have spots, goddammit.
3 is taken.
Yeah, 3 were taken.
Taken.
We are reserved.
I may not have the world title right now. It's currently being held up in the sky for a ladder match I'm supposed to be having against Cody Rhodes.
I got my bag and with my gear in there, my knee pads, and my doublet. We getting in there.
That suitcase only covers one knee pad in there. That's how bad Marcus' knees are.
Well, I got like 8 knee braces.
Yeah. Gunther tells him to forget about the noise and focus his efforts on winning the Royal Rumble. But he isn't sure if he still has it in him. Seth claims the title wouldn't exist without him. Gunther tells Seth he knows who he is. But it's 2025, and he isn't the best wrestler in the company anymore. I am. And the title proves it.
I don't know. That's not what Cody is saying later in the show, or CM Punk, or any other wrestler. They all know. We all know what the real titles are. The real title is the Wing Eagle title and the title that Cody carries.
Gunther tells him to win the Royal Rumble and challenge him at WrestleMania, and he will realize, like everyone else when they are defeated and looking up at the lights, the only name synonymous with the world title is the ring general,
Ah.
Gunther. Then Logan Paul comes out, gets booed for the life of him.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't even know. You can boo Logan Paul for wrestling and his outside work, but
Yeah.
man, they really hate this man. They really he announced he's gonna fight his brother Jake on Max. I don't think I care. Yeah, they're gonna box. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't want to see the paws. I don't want to see the paws rip me off together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can rip me off separately with one fight Mike Tyson, the other fight Anderson Silva, or some bullshit like that. But don't you dare rip me off at the same time, Jake and Logan. How dare you, bastards?
Logan Paul. Oh, sorry. Logan Paul bores me. Logan Paul says both are good at wrestling, but they have hit their ceiling while he's still on the first floor, still climbing the stairs. Gunther says, "I changed my mind, Seth. I want Logan to win the Rumble so I can go to WrestleMania, embarrass him, and slap that stupid smirk off his face."
I mean, it's a good reason. It's a good reason. I would love to see Gunther beat the shit out of Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I would like that more than Seth. In fact, if I was booking WrestleMania right now, Seth don't got a spot for me. These two got a spot. I don't know what I'd do with Seth.
J.K. Smith said, "Good morning, evening. F those unnecessary duplicate meeting invites." Oh, that's from the previous show. F the Super Bowl and play the lottery because
Kawhi. Yeah.
is playing basketball.
Kawhi is playing basketball already. He did
That
this
looks
one.
like Kawhi.
Yeah, but he did this one behind the back, over the thing, moved, and got the layup. We won the game. We lost last night, but that move was sick. That move was sick.
A poppy is for Armistice Day, I believe, or as it's called over here, Remembrance Sunday. But this is a rose.
Please stop
I
putting
now
that
need Gunther to emasculate and humble Mr. Paul.
It'd be nice. They set that up nicely. If that's the match we're going to get at WrestleMania, I'm for it. I'd rather see that than anything Rollins has to do.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't hate Rollins. It's just that I'm kind of bored with the song and everything. Just like, what he gonna do?
Then a mixture of things just happens next, Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
Punk says Logan will fare the same as anyone not named CM Punk in the Royal Rumble. If Kathy was in the Rumble, he'd throw her over the top rope. Sammy interrupt about last week when Punk said Sammy is not on his level. And he said, "I'm not even mad. We are not on the same level. Because one of us main evented WrestleMania. The other didn't."
Ooh. Sammy with the dagger. Well, fuck you, Sammy. That'll be my thing.
And then
You lost to Johnny Knoxville.
Doesn't matter. Still main evented WrestleMania. Karrion Kross says Sammy is the talk of the industry. Sammy tells him, "I don't have time for your nonsense, Karrion. So get to the point." Karrion says, "Well, if you don't want to listen to me, listen to your friends." Tells him, "This is the best year you could have to possibly win the Royal Rumble. He should stop thinking with his heart and start thinking with his head and recognize there is a world of opportunity at his feet." And
does this man even wrestle anymore, or he just whispers? He just whispers in people's ear. Puts doubt. Yeah. Adam Pearce, can I vote to get this man out the locker room and put so much doubt in people's ears?
Nah, Marcus.
It's just horrible.
Wouldn't you like to give up your job? Wouldn't you like to give up your job and just manipulate? Puppet master.
Man, I don't want to give up my job. I want to be just manipulating at my job. I just want to be the guy going, that guy quit. That guy punched the other guy. And I slowly rise into power.
The War Raiders take on Dirty Dom, Mysterio, and JD McDonough for the tag team titles. The War Raiders retain in a relatively good match. JD has a nasty injury, but still finishes the match. And that looked disgusting when he did that dive to the outside and just got all table.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to reenact this moonsault and die. No, he flipped and did a normal moonsault, but that damn reinforced table is going to kill somebody. That was such a nasty hit. and
It
fall.
was like he just never landed ever.
No, he didn't.
It was like he was the way he flipped, it bounced. It was like he was just going to continue going forever.
Yeah, so he literally hit. Was it Ivar or Eric?
Yeah,
he just hits him, and it just go. He just continues to go. Ivar could have like caught him or anything, but was someone covered in too much baby oil? What the hell happened here?
No, I just believe JD McDonough is like a plastic bag in the wind. Just keep on going.
I would say JD McDonough matches are like American Beauty. It's just so beautiful watching this bag. Here's my question for you about this.
Go on.
JD McDonough dies in the middle of this match.
Yeah.
He gets up and he gets onto the apron. The Atlanta crowd and all their lemon pepper zest starts giving him a standing ovation. Is this it, Manny? Yeah, hold on. Is this it? Did we just watch the ride? Yeah. Is this gonna be the moment where JD McDonough becomes a star? Is this his Becky Lynch, I'm bleeding and Nia Jax punched me in the face moment?
I would think so, but I don't think it's on that Becky Lynch level. I think it's more Triple H tearing his quad and carrying on. Because like no one really ever now to these days really look back at that moment of Triple H and go, yeah, this is why he's the game. Because like because you can always pinpoint, you can always go back in time and pinpoint that this is Becky's rise to stardom of being the man.
Yeah.
Because she really wasn't doing that much going into that.
She was calling herself the man. She called herself the man.
But until that moment, it's that Austin bleeding moment with Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
In the sharpshooter. That's the turning point. I don't think this is on the same level.
I don't know, the way, I started going, fuck yeah, JD, after he came back in the crowd, and then he continued this match, and I was just like, if they never showed that spot, you wouldn't know that happened.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's more Triple H
so
tearing his quad, and then various other people getting stingers in matches and finishing off the match.
Yeah.
Because like you wouldn't know he broke his ribs in that spot. You would have thought concussion easily, and he should have, and the X should have went up, and that should have been it. But he kept going. That shows up that he's a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah. I think it might be a turning point for JD. I think people are going to be like cheering JD McDonough now. Because now he has a personality. I'm a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Little, with a big head. But I'm a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Overall, good match. The Viking Raiders or the War Raiders need to lose this titles because they are who they are. We've seen this act.
Ludwig tells Pete Dunne somebody should show Penta how things go around here. And the New Day are like, yeah, that's right. You can't trust those guys wearing masks and walk off.
Very Trump and him.
And then Ludwig and Pete Dunne walk away. Kofi says last week's loss was due to a biased officiating, but none of that matters because Atlanta's greatest son has come home. Kathy's like, what? Bron Baker? No.
Austin Theory?
Austin Theory? No. Cody Rhodes? No, it's me.
Damn it.
He's gonna beat the brakes off Rey Mysterio in front of his family, which he doesn't know where they are or if they've showed up yet.
Yes, but has the front row tickets. He paid a grip of money, man. A grip. Which, we know how WWE prices are these days. And that ticket in Atlanta seemed like a hot ticket considering all the random fucking people that were at that show.
That had to be at least $2,000 a pop.
Nah. I'm saying I was $5, $6, $7 seat right there.
Nah, not on that side.
No, on that side, yeah. On that side, yeah. Even you know what? I know how those tickets were expensive as hell.
Wow.
Betty, I don't know if you were paying attention. Where was Trinity Daddy Guy sitting?
Oh, in the aisle.
He said that I saw him and I went, oh, tickets must be high. Even he had a limit. Even I'm not paying that shit.
Rey Mysterio takes on Xavier Woods. We learn that Zelina Vega has been transferred to SmackDown. Woods' family show up late and they reveal the New Day sucks shirts. Oh, Lil Yachty was also with.
Yeah, no explanation. It was like,
that.
yeah, Little Yachty and Woods' family showed up together, and they trolled Woods and cost us a match.
His sister throws the shirt at Woods, and then Woods loses the match after being distracted by his family turn on him.
I thought they were gonna have like Big E shirts or something, but the New Day Suck shirt worked. I just feel like this family is out of control.
Do you know what though? This is really bothering me, much like the Jade Cargill story. This has been going on for months now, no, weeks, should I say, not months.
It's about a month,
and they're not really. They haven't done anything with Big E. Big E has worked like the kickoff shows and shit since this has happened.
Yeah,
nothing's really come of it. Nothing come from the Jade Cargill thing except that little mention last week about, have you found out anything about what happened to Jade? No. Okay, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave this on ice. Another cold case.
Yeah, let that simmer. The Big E thing, I'm assuming either one, they may be planning Royal Rumble supplies. Who knows? I don't know. But it's also just easy to get cheap heat from that. And then on the side note, shout out to Big E. Got a job, another job.
He's doing voiceover for the new Spider-Man show.
Yeah, I don't know who he's playing, but I hope it's a shocker. Oh, Spider-Man! I'm gonna electrocute you today. It's just ridiculous.
Where are we in the chat? Carrie and Carly are just be at work doing no good, causing mess.
Yeah.
Cheap pop. I'm a pro wrestler now. Until you are better than Dion Lennox, you are not a pro wrestler yet.
Man, he's already better than Dion Lennox. I'm gonna vouch for that already. Just right off the jump.
Nah. Because you still have to be able to tell terrible stories, and that's what Dion Lennox does.
Well, Jamal, I am saying this. Congratulations on your pro wrestling career and all your future endeavors. I'm not wishing you to fire. I'm talking about that. But this is what I want.
We got first interview. Wherever you go, we got first.
No, Manny, that's not what I want. Anybody can have the first interview. I want the last interviews. I want the podcasts. I want the old, bitter wrestling podcast. We bring back ETE, baby, and it's absolutely happening. It is absolutely happening. Where he talks shit about everybody. The whole next generation of wrestlers.
Marcus, I know.
And Tony Khan, of course, because that's just what you do.
I know we've gone through the list of old, retired podcasters.
Yes.
There's someone that needs to be killed.
Oh.
And that'd be Maven. Maven needs to shut the fuck up and stop talking and go away.
Oh wow! What did Maven do to make him go away? I heard he was doing well.
I never. It's boring. It's like it'd be like if a piece of gum that got stuck on your shoe got a podcast. What have you accomplished in wrestling? Go away, Maven. What have you done?
Raven gives facts from like 25 years ago, because that's the last time he was actually in the ring.
Maven has nothing to add to professional wrestling.
But I'd rather have Maven talk to Coach, Jonathan Coachman.
Nah, I'd rather Coach.
I don't want Coach. Ryback's been quiet lately. Is he still alive?
Ryback, yeah. Maybe he's taking a little retirement, like he always be asking people.
Yeah.
Jay Uso yeets his way down to the ringside.
Why are you listening to this, Jamal? Huh?
For the audio listeners that Marcus clearly forgot, Jamal said, "Never forget where I come from." Nothing but gratitude for the sharpshooters.
You know, sometimes
Jamal also said Coach has better insight than Maven. That is 100% true.
All right, you know what? We're going to do a listen along on this channel. We're going to listen to them side by side. Who has the better takes, Coach or Maven? That's what we got to do. Maybe that's our gimmick to our new show, Manny. We break down all these shitty old wrestling podcasts and their takes. I'm not saying they're all shitty, but most of their production is pretty shitty.
And then our claim to fame would be them coming after us.
Yeah. I'd love for Disco Inferno and Conan to come after us. And Disco Inferno, yeah, I don't believe what they know about. It's just nonsense. Which one do you want to come at you, Manny?
Disco Inferno could be funny.
Disco Inferno would be fun. I wouldn't mind having Meltzer stutter about us.
Nah, he won't. He ain't got the time of day to stutter about us.
No, they just, clout chasers. They're bald too. This is the first time I've ever listened to their podcast, and it's entertaining as it is, but they don't know what they're talking about.
Jey Uso used to the ring with Quavo, admits he lost, but he can beat Gunther, declares he's going to win the Rumble and win the world title at WrestleMania. There was a lot of this throughout the entire show.
Yeah, and for the record, this looked like a good time. This looks like a good time. It looks like Atlanta, I think, is winning for the crowd of the year. Yeah.
No one had to smoke the blunt.
Well, it's not California, man. We're legal. It's legal. You can do whatever you want in California. But it was innocent. But they were celebrating. This might be the best crowd WWE's had all year until they go international.
Until they go to France again.
Yeah, or just anywhere. Anywhere that normally doesn't get
France
it.
Was the best crowd last year.
Nah, I thought Puerto Rico killed it.
Nah, man. Those chants for under something La Fille or whatever, or the Phenomenal song.
Yeah. Nah, there was some really good crowds last year.
La 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 la. Phenomena. 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 Na 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 na. Come on.
AJ Styles, speaking of phenomenal, is supposed to be in the Rumble.
Don't spoil things.
That wasn't a spoiler. I don't think. The story was that he wants AJ Styles back. Doesn't mean he's coming back.
Lyra Valkyria is in the back. She declares herself for the Royal Rumble. Chad.
Let me cut you off on Lyra Valkyria. She goes, a lot of people are talking about me winning this Intercontinental title. Fuck all that. I'm declaring for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it went.
Yeah, and then Chad interrupts her with American Made. It states, Ivy is taking that title for him. Well, for the team. Lyra says that's the closest that any of them will get to an IC title. American Alpha were making TikToks, and Gable said they should be embarrassed.
I mean, they were.
They should.
I don't even know what they were making, because TikTok's borderline gone.
No, it's there if you had it originally on your phone.
Yeah.
According to some people, if you have TikTok on your phone, it's worth about $50,000 right now.
I hate the universe. I hate the timeline we're in, Manny. I really do. I really do.
That is, according to ChatGPT, the pop culture reference that happens occasionally on the show.
Oh yeah. I wish ChatGPT brought our political side, where I immediately just talk shit about Donald Trump. But who knows?
Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan versus Naomi and Bianca Belair. It wasn't a bad match. Dom distracts the ref. Raquel drops Naomi on the hardest part of the ring.
Yep.
And Liv gets the pin.
Oh, what the hell happened to Bianca? She dove on Dom, never got up.
Who knows?
Yeah, she just dove on him. It was like, okay. I thought she was going to come back in the air, at least show Dom holding her leg or something, trying to not break the pin. But Naomi just cost her the match. I think Bianca has reason to turn on Naomi now. Just saying. Push her through a car window.
This segment gets a strike. I'm just saying. Rhea Ripley says she is banged up, but it's reminded Nia why Mummy is always on top. Says it doesn't matter who wins the Royal Rumble. If they choose to face her, they will get brutalized at WrestleMania. Bailey says, "Ding dong, this is a strike. No one cares, Bailey. No one cares that you are defending. You are the defending Royal Rumble winner. You are not the champion still."
Yeah, I forgot that she won it last year until she reminded us. And then Io was like, "Watch yourself, bitch." I
Kane,
can't remember what Io said at all, but that's what I'm gonna interpret what she said.
Kane said, if you want some more pop culture reference, don't forget to check the emails. I will not today because I have something prepared for the show today.
Oh,
But I will check the emails. Penta says this is only just the beginning. To be to become the best in the world, he must face the best in the world.
I'll
He
take
is
the walk.
coming for his WrestleMania moment.
I'll do the walk now. I just do the walk just for fun.
But the walk is Tajiri.
No, it's a little bit more. Tajiri is more shoulders up, hands like this. Penta's, yeah, like he's swimming downward into the water and about to drown. But yeah,
Oh,
so,
wait, I'll read the email. Kane, I'll read your email. Sure.
Penta versus Braun Breaker for the IC title. I'll take my money.
Yeah,
I think
why
it's gonna
not?
be fun.
Why not? We ain't seen his brother anytime soon.
And also, Braun Breaker spilled the boo boo out of Sheamus on Saturday Night Main Event.
That was
Spilled the
disgusting.
boo boo out of him.
The one from the steps. That was
Yeah, the
disgusting.
stairs when he jumps up and he's bah! The height that Breaker got. Like,
Marcus, that wasn't even a spear at that point. That was a headbutt to the stomach.
yeah. I gasped when he hit him and then was worried when the replay was like, did Sheamus hit his head on the stairs? And was like, no,
And you
thank
know what?
God.
And you know what? That was replicated in the Eagles game on the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Manny, are you ready to call the NFL a sham? Or
Yes,
are you,
it is. Yes, it is. But if the Chiefs win again, it is the biggest sham ever.
why? How is this helping them if they sham it? If they call it a sham? Like, I mean, or let the Chiefs win. Why I feel like that's not good for the NFL because everybody hates it. Why would this be something? Why are they trying?
No, because
What people are implying is a Roman Reigns situation of shoving them down our throat.
It's
I feel like
stupid.
if I was going to rig it, man, you know who I'm rigging it? America's team is winning. If I'm rigging it, the Cowboys. They winning. If we're rigging it, if the NFL go rig a team, we ain't gonna rig it for Kansas City. You rigging for a real team, a real city, Dallas, Texas, Jerry's World. The world would love
Marcus,
that.
because they would be intolerable. All those Dallas. Oh, that's all you would hear. How about them Cowboys? I mean, they do it anyway, regardless win, lose or draw. But come on,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
If I'm rigging it, the Lions would have won this year.
That's not rigged. They were actually a good team.
Yeah,
Which has been stripped apart now.
Yeah, Manny, the Lions became. It was Cinderella, the struck sun midnight on them. And all of a sudden, the Lions remember, oh yeah, we're the team that never wins. What happened?
Now I think it's the defensive coordinator is now the Jets head coach.
Yeah.
He's now talking a big game. I was like, I don't believe you.
Didn't your coach sign with I thought he went to the
Rob
Lions or
Saleh?
something. Yeah.
Rob
Did he go
Saleh?
somewhere?
I don't know.
I thought he
no
went
idea.
somewhere. I forgot. It's rigged.
Yeah, Paul Heyman shows off the 2K25 cover athlete as Roman Reigns. Says Roman is going back to the mindset of one versus all. Does all the usual Roman Reigns promos. Drew McIntyre comes out, says Paul doesn't like him, but he should love him. Because he is responsible for all the success he's having right now. He is technically the daddy of the bloodline. He is the catalyst. And you know I love it. I enjoy the word catalyst.
I love a good catalyst. I mean, Jay White was a catalyst at one point, and now Drew's a catalyst, and of course my boy KK. Don't ever mention his middle name because Karrion Cross, Ku Klux Klan, or whatever he wants to call himself. I don't know.
He said he went through the series of events. He won the Royal Rumble in 2020, eliminated Roman Reigns. He beat the Beast and won the world title. His client. He sent him out to sea. He found Roman Reigns. He got in his ear, harnessed his talents for evil, and then went on the greatest run in the bloodline. All he's looking for is a thank you, Drew. Paul says thank you, Drew, but you're crowding me. Drew says, tell your boy that he's going to target him and beat him within an inch of his life. He wasn't talking about Roman Reigns. He knows he's coming. He knows he is coming for him. He's talking about his boy Punk.
Yeah.
It's not over. It's not over.
No, it's never over. It's never over until I say it's over. I need an enemy like that. I'll be honest. Where I can always say it's not over. Where it's over. It's never over. It's never over. I'll continue to torture. And every so often you see me walk through a door and they're like, oh my God.
It's on site.
It's on site. Not now. Not at his daughter's quinceañera. Oh, also, what did you think of the 2K covers variants of the Undertaker
I've seen
and the
the
Bloodline
variants,
ones?
but I will not get the Undertaker one.
It's just gonna be a podcast. It's just gonna be him talking.
Yeah, it just be 50 hours of him talking. But I think the Bloodline version, once again, is going to be that online exclusive, so you don't actually get the cover.
Oh.
And that's the saddest thing about that. Is like the cover for the Legends of WrestleMania thing last year was really good, the 40 years of WrestleMania. But you didn't get that cover because it was a digital exclusive. It'd be nice if you could get the if you could actually get this Bloodline where it was a tree and everything looked nice. I was like, it looked cool, but you won't.
They added Raw Underground to one of the matches, which I'm curious how that will play.
It's based, Marcus, it's based on Ring Without Ropes. Come on now.
No, do you think it's going to be that? Or would they do just switch it up, give you UFC gameplay, since they are kind of the same company now?
Nah, what you're going to get is wrestling match without the ropes. But then people are just going to be like, oh, it's just Barnett's Bloodsport.
Yeah, so what? We ripped you off and put it in a video game. Take that, John Barnett. Take that, Baron Corbin, if that's your real name. I don't know if they're doing this in the game yet, but if they are doing this, the Roman edition, I wouldn't mind having to play through the entire. Again, I don't know if they've done this. I'm sure they have, but I get to play as Roman Reigns through his entire career.
You're not gonna get that.
You start with the Shield or whatever.
Oh yeah,
FCW.
maybe.
You start with the Shield, and then Rollins turns on you. You get the full story. You get to play throughout it. You start getting booed. You can choose to go heel whatever you want or face. I just think it'd be fun to just play as one character, career throughout it.
Yeah,
and Roberts would be fun.
It was a lot like the Cena one, where you played through some of his matches, but it wasn't. I mean, once you do that mode and you're done with it, you never go back to it.
No, there's no reason to.
I will try. If anyone's willing to donate to the show and help me pay for it,
please pay for it, man. You're very nice about that, but I'm begging. Please,
if anyone wants to donate to the show and help fund me by that, I will stream what the Bloodline mode or whatever it is on their showcase mode on the channel.
Yeah, Manny, how would you feel if the Bloodline mode was this? Your created character is a part of the Noe family, and you must climb up that tree. You must climb up that tree and become the head of the table. You get to become the head of the table.
If
you
it was like Mortal Kombat and you just go, oh, it's
yeah,
easy. Ava, easy.
Manny with the big boot to Ava.
Easy work.
She's gonna hit you with that Triple H knee and it's gonna be over. Just that.
Marcus, she try and hit me with that. She even try and hit me with that knee. That knee will crumble. The knee will crumble like chalk.
Oh shit. Do people still use chalk? Chalk isn't used anywhere anymore, right? I feel like that's
kids still use it. Kids still draw and shit.
Do they?
Yeah.
Girl, kids, get a marker.
Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. Decent match. Drew had his feet on the ropes as he pinned Sami as he missed a haluva kick. Drew continues to beat him after the match where Cody and then Kevin come out. Cody gets a haluva kick from Sami Zayn.
It wasn't until today I understood the spelling of a haluva kick.
How have you never understood the spelling of this?
I never seen the spelling. I never seen it out loud. I honestly didn't know how the hell I was saying it. I didn't know if I was even saying it right. I was like the Lumba kick. It sounds like Zumba class or something. I don't know why it's called that. And then I saw the spell. It's like, oh, hell, oh, that makes sense. Anyway, he aligns with Kevin, kinda, but not really.
Kinda?
And it's a
Not
good
really.
tease. Yeah, it's a good tease. It's a good tease.
Cody gets on the mic after being kicked in the face.
Yeah, doing a commercial break.
Cody
I wonder what
is
that
looking...
was like.
Oh wait, did you watch it on VPN today?
No, I watched it on regular Netflix.
I watched
regular
it on...
without commercials.
Yeah, I watched it on regular, and I didn't.
So even though I have Kai Cenat in my and announcing his Rumble thing, that did not appear on my feed at all.
That didn't appear on my feed either.
It was just we just got him in the crowd, but apparently
is that just a joke, or is he actually in the Rumble?
He's not in the Rumble. He's
just gonna be at the Rumble.
He's gonna be at the Rumble, but as you see in this title, Manny, it makes it look like he's in the Rumble. He's not in the Rumble. I can see you went for clickbait.
I feel like I see why you went for clickbait. Cody is looking forward to the Rumble so he can move past Kevin Owens. And he's interrupted by CM Punk. CM Punk asks if he's alright, as the championship duties are starting to get to him. He's losing friends left, right, and center. He wants to do it all, like John Cena. But Cody, none of us are Superman.
Yeah. It's only one John Cena. He can only go to visit those kids and make a wish and do movies and wrestle and I guess do Honda commercials at the same time.
Punk says he will always be his friend because he loves him. But when you are the champion, it's lonely at the top of the mountain. Just ask the king of the mountain. He got no one with him.
I hope he declares for the Royal Rumble. You know, if I'm in AEW, I'm honestly having my wrestlers declare for the Royal Rumble. I don't give a fuck.
Well, because if I'm climbing that Rumble and I see... If I'm climbing a mountain and I see Jeff Jarrett at the top of that mountain, I'm like... I'm pushing you off.
Let me tell you, Manny, it's 100%. If I see Jeff Jarrett at the top of that mountain, you know what I imagine? Do you remember Infinity War?
A soul for a soul?
Yeah, soul for a soul. You see Jeff Jarrett in the road? A soul for a soul. That's what the King of the Mountain is. It's just a red skull up there trying to hold the soul stone.
Cody asked him what's next for him. He says that Cody isn't going to get any sleep because he's going to be thinking about the biggest match of his title reign. It's going to be less time with his family because the title means something to guys like them. That's the good news. But the bad news that somebody that's going to take that title away from him is going to be him. Because he is the one, and he is one true friend. He's going to stab him from the front.
Yeah, not the back. So, and then Cody goes flip out and says, yada, 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 yada. He clapped back.
Cody really went in. Cody went in like some game some story to this, but I'm like, backstory that we didn't think we needed. Apparently him and CM Punk were in OVW, learning from Vern or Greg Gagne arm drag.
Yep. Ready?
And I declare.
I want you to repeat the statement that was said in our pre-show. So Manny was watching this as in our pre-meeting because he wasn't able to finish it, and he brings up the Greg Gagne scenario later or drag for them. So I bring up Greg Gagne's greatest student, Tiffany Stratton, and Manny.
I said, I have never seen Tiffany Stratton do no goddamn arm drags and whatever else he listed, and I said, if we're ever doing a live stream, I should do it like that because it's more of a promise and more of a commitment. But
it also looks like you're trying to grab Stratton's boobs.
Sound
effect made it worse. Bop, bop. Is that what titties sound like, Manny? Bop, bop.
Only if you got suction cups on them, like.
I feel like titties would be
wet enough.
I feel like titties lose their sex appeal if they start making weird sounds like boop, boop. Oh, that's the sound those titties make. Like coins. It sounds like the Okada coins.
I said if it happens on live stream like on a watch along, I will remove my trousers and do the remainder of the show in my boxer shorts.
It's too much. Too hot in here. Manny's been searching for a woman that can do a good arm drag.
No.
Manny's dream. Manny's dream
That's the
woman.
black lady in church with a big hat.
Yeah. Manny's dream woman. Voluptuous woman that can do an arm drag. That's his dream. He wants Ricky Jack and Steamboat. But sexy as fuck. Yeah. He wants Ricky Jack and Steamboat, but as thick as Last Legend. That's what he wants.
You know what we be doing, Marcus? I'll put an abdominal stretch first.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Slap that chest. New day rocks. And then if she gets out with it with a hip toss, followed by an arm drag. Ooh, baby, I love the way.
What's that song? Living my best life. Would literally start playing at that moment. You know,
I'm gonna write you a love song, cause you have.
Manny, there was going to be signs if you ever become a billionaire, and one of them is you go to Manny's house and he's having a quote unquote Diddy party, but it's just all wrestling hoes.
It's an arm drag party.
Yeah. Oh shit! He did an arm drag.
Why has he got so much oil?
Cover her in baby oil.
Everyone needs to be greased up to do this arm drag.
No wonder that's what Diddy was doing. He was producing wrestling matches in his freak show. They had to be greased. They had to be oiled up.
Says clueless man outside the Diddy party.
Man, freezing in the cold, smoking. I wonder what they doing in there.
Dave Chappelle was saying that he's too ugly to. That's why.
Yeah, that's so funny. It makes me sick. I'm too ugly to be there.
I realized why I wasn't invited. Because I'm ugly.
Yeah, all of Hollywood. All of Hollywood having an orgy behind my back.
So back to this. Cody cut this part. This was actually a really good way to end Raw.
It's a good go home for the Rumble.
But what wasn't on air was Carmelo Hayes attempting to attack Cody Rhodes and announcing that he will also be in the Royal Rumble. That happened off air, and then Cody politely disposes of little Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, there you go. That'll do. That'll do.
They're the little one. Bye bye.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you don't mess with Raheem in his hometown.
Look at this young cub trying to play with the Lions. Get out of here.
Yeah, you don't mess with Raheem in his hometown. Not today. Not when Brandy is in the back.
That's a bad bit. Or
Yeah,
she tried to be.
Yeah. Should I add? You know how we do good Lexus King, bad Lexus King. Should I add this to the questions for Eric? Is this good Brandy Rhodes or bad Randy, or go even lower? Eric, was this good Liberty this week or bad Liberty this week?
You know he's gonna go lower.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know. This is our co-host. This is your brother. This is my brother too. But yeah, Eric's bad, man. He's a scumbag.
He's a scumbag, but he's our scumbag. All right. Going after babies.
The funniest thing about Saturday's show was, he's like, I never said anything bad about her. Oh, hold on. We had to protect her from you. Brother, we had to protect you from that man. And you body shamed her.
Making fun of her wavy stomach.
We protected her from you.
Yeah. You know.
Monster.
But back to the point of Raw and all that, before we get to Benny's, I guess, bit. I don't honestly know what he's doing. Yeah. I thought it was a really good Raw. I thought it was a really nice go-home show, and that had implications of the Rumble. Everybody was focused on the Rumble, and the Punk Cody kind of mashup of the two main events of the men's Rumble and the Cody match. I thought it was a pretty good. It was a smart move.
So I told Marcus this. Raw since the beginning of the premiere, I don't know if I said it on the show, has been the same show for several weeks. For like the last 3 weeks? 3 or 4
Whatever
weeks.
it's been. It's been 3. It hasn't been a month yet.
January has felt like it's been going on for 6 years.
It's been a rough January.
January is so long.
January. You know how every year they like put a calendar up of this is the incident of January, this is what happened? It's
Yeah.
like 500 different things that could happen. Fires in LA, Trump hauling ice, whatever's going on in wrestling and Netflix, and Tony Khan going off the head, Britt Baker stories, and just nonsense. It's been a rough
Yeah.
month.
Raw has felt the same since it's been on Netflix. It's just jumbled up. Like they just flipped the script a bit. But it just felt the same. I hope after the Rumble we start getting on that proper road to WrestleMania where things start to matter a bit more. I'm hoping that happens.
See, this is
Because
where I disagree with you. Oh, go ahead. Go.
No, but like
No. Continue.
things start to speed up after the Rumble, and I'm hoping because this build it's just been people declaring for the Rumble, and like I'm used to Raw fitting a lot more than just 4 matches on the show. I know we may be getting more quality over quantity, but I thought when you're doing 2.5 hours to 3 hours that you'd be able to get more people on the show, and it doesn't seem like they are.
Yeah, so here's where I agree with you. The fanfare is too much. It's getting out of control, showing all the people in the crowd.
Yeah.
I don't tune into Monday Night Raw to watch a Laker game. I don't need to see
true.
Denzel Washington, Jack Nicholson, Andy Garcia in the front row so going like this, and Mark Wahlberg's here tonight, and Chris Rock. You know what? It's cool to hear. Let's not spend too much time in it. That we got every little rapper on the show. Lil Yachty, Quavo, Kai Cenat, Triple H advertising I Show Speed is going to be at the Rumble.
Yep.
I mean, all of that celebrity fanfare is fine, great. WWE is popular and it's cool amongst the kids. They're hip, they're down with it. We get a little less of that and get some more actual content. But on SmackDown, Manny, as a counterpoint, when they do give you other people on the show, and they only put one celebrity in the crowd, Matthew McConaughey, maybe you count Mark Henry or whatnot. Fuck, Elijah Blaze was on Raw for no reason this week. Anyway, you could play that, hey, the Motor City Machine Guns, I don't want them on my TV, I don't want Apollo on my TV, and all these other people who they were trying to promote.
But at least they were on my TV. At least there was something. Let me look. I don't like tag team wrestling, but it's there. At least give me something, some oomph. Motor City Machine Guns would have been giving you that oomph 10 years ago. You're not getting anything that's different to what you see in AEW these days. AEW, when at their best, produced the best tag team wrestling for maybe a solid year when from 2019 to 2020.
That's such a short timeline, man. Jesus Christ. Let's give him 2021. I'm going to give him at least 2 years. Two years.
Because as soon as those
That's
trios
2022 was really good. And that was with the Briscoes and stuff.
When those trios titles came in, they kind of stopped giving a fuck about tag team wrestling.
Yeah.
So whenever 2020 may have been too short. Whenever those trios titles came in, I think their division kind of just went downhill. No one seemed to care about it. But
agreed.
They gave you something. They gave you tag team wrestling, which was like it was a little bit more faster paced, and there was something in it. They have not done anything different to that. It's what you're getting every day in AEW. Almost.
Yeah.
I just don't. In 2025, they're not the team. I don't get excited for that team.
Or any of these teams.
And they're not really telling a great story about this tag division. They're trying, but they're not really doing anything, Marcus.
They're really trying.
They're really trying, but it's not hitting. Just like AEW's really trying with this mock story, and it's not working.
Yeah, I believe the 2 out of 3 falls match on Royal Rumble is the make or break moment for these guys. It has to be, and I don't mean to. I'm not even sure. So it has to be a classic 2 out of 3 falls match where you go, well, goddamn, not none of that quick fall, first fall shit that they normally do.
No, what this needs to be a takeover DIY versus
Revival.
The Revival. If it's not, it's a failure for all involved.
Yeah, or one of those good old fashioned American Alpha matches or stuff like that from back in the day. But they
If
got
it's
to
not,
live with that.
it's a failure because that's how I see it.
But anyway, on a side note,
Yeah.
I've enjoyed this Raw. I like the storytelling they're doing. We're into the Rumble. I like that everybody has a chance to win the Rumble. I don't know who's winning the Rumble. This is one of those rare cases where it seemed like they were leading toward Punk, but this seems like, what if this was a throw-off set so John Cena could win it or Roman could win it again?
I'll tell you 2 people that are not winning it.
Sammy.
Rey Mysterio.
That's not even.
He declared, didn't he? He
did declare.
And John Cena will not win the Royal Rumble.
Ooh. Manny, John Cena is my favorite right now to win the Royal Rumble.
I actually agree with the Pro Wrestling Bits video I watched yesterday about John Cena.
I haven't watched it yet.
Basically, it states that John Cena is going to... We all know the end date for John Cena. But what John Cena sold us on the first promo he cut at the premiere of Raw was he can't challenge for a world title because he ain't won a fucking match for like 2,000 days or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get... We're not going to see John Cena win but straight away and get that win back because then the story's kind of told already. We need to go through that adversity with John and the struggle. I think John Cena may win that title and retire it in December.
So you don't think he's going to get a title reign?
No.
Because remember, he is committed for the whole year other than these first months or whatever.
Yeah, he's committed for a whole year. But what made Sting's retirement in AEW so cool was that he won the title on his way out. And he left. A tag team title nonetheless. But he won it and he went out. And it was a good retirement.
Yeah.
Everything else, they kind of tainted it a bit with the other retirement tours that are going on after it.
That's Jeff Jarrett's tape, so if you guys don't know.
And then obviously we've got a little Brian Danielson one, that impromptu kind of end.
Yeah, it's a sad ending. It was like, I'm going to fight till I can retire. One more match later. I'm done.
Yeah. But I can see we going through the struggle. Like I told you, why I kind of understand why Cody didn't win it at 39. He kind of just won the Rumble. He just come back from injury, won the Rumble, and then was in the main event of WrestleMania. It didn't have that much adversity to Cody for you to get behind the finish the story. It almost felt too complete. If he wins the Rumble, goes to Mania, wins at Mania, it feels rushed. And then if you want to move that title on, the title reign will feel forced, like you're just forcing the title onto him. If we do the story of struggle and adversity, and then desperation, if he hasn't done anything till the end, I feel like that gives you a better payoff in terms of story.
Yeah. Betty, here's where I agree with you, and I said this a few weeks ago. Again, I still have John Cena as my favorite to win. CM Punk is my second person to win. And the reason I don't see John Cena winning is that the way he's been advertised. He has to do the Elimination Chamber. If he wins the Rumble, why the fuck is he in the chamber?
They haven't said he's going to be in the Elimination
Chamber. He said he's competing in the chamber. He said he's doing chamber. He said it's going to be his last Rumble. He said it's going to be his last chamber and his last Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
He's doing all of it.
He has to
go through all of it.
He has to fail. He has to fail. We have to see him fail because he's obviously still got filming commitments. We're going to have to see him fail, and it's going to have to go on longer. So, like, he hasn't been there since the premiere.
It's only been 3 weeks.
Yeah, but that's, like, he hasn't built to adding anything else. In my mind, if you live in how WWE now focuses, is more like an ADHD approach where you have to pay attention to everything else going on around you. We've forgotten about John at this point. We know he's retiring, but how much have they actually spoken about John retiring in the last 2 weeks? Not much.
You're right. I stopped. But you're wrong, Manny. You're wrong.
No.
They bring up John Cena every single week. They bring him up every single week.
I could be wrong. But
Yeah.
this is what I feel should happen.
It should be. I agree.
As a big
But-
John Cena fan, if I go through that adversity, you may see me crying when he wins that world title, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. John Cena winning the title at WrestleMania on the Devil's Advocate side, because I honestly I can see each way. The struggle is good, but also John Cena passing, Ric Flair at WrestleMania, or attempting to pass it at WrestleMania against Cody Rhodes or Gunther or whoever the champion may be, which is looking like those two guys. It's the better main event anywhere you go. Like, you will be on the edge of your seat seeing, is he going to do it?
Yeah.
Right here. It's the big moment.
Kane, I will read your email actually on Saturday when we've got Eric. I think this is more funnier if we keep it for when Eric's there.
There is no show Saturday.
Yeah, it's a watch along on Saturday. I'll keep it for Saturday.
What match are you going to disgrace? The 2 out of 3 falls, man. You're out of your mind. How dare you?
Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Okay. Marcus. ChatGPT gave this a title, but I'm going to change the title. I'm calling this When It Comes Crashing Down and It Hurts Inside.
Oh, that's poetry.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Marcus paced back and forth in the living room, a fire burning in his eyes. On the TV, yet another Hulk Hogan retrospective was playing. This one titled The Immortal Era. Hulkamania Lives Forever.
Oh, Jesus. It's like O.J. Simpson documentaries. You just keep getting them.
The screen flashed with images of Hogan slamming Andre, cutting promos, and basking in the adoration of millions. Manny sat on the couch eating a slice of pizza. Man, they really overdo it with these documentaries. We get it. Hulk Hogan was a big deal.
Are you on my
A
little
big
ass
deal!
couch, Manny?
Marcus snapped, spinning to face him. A big deal! Manny Hulkamania didn't just dominate wrestling, it ruined it. Hogan buried talent left, right. Bret Hart overshadowed. Randy Savage, second fiddle. Ultimate Warrior gone. And don't get me started on his backstage politics.
That doesn't sound, because Challenge Me does not care. I'm just saying, I did not. I wasn't thinking about people getting buried. That's just Hogan was the man. He was the guy.
Manny raised an eyebrow. Okay, but isn't this just how wrestling works? Top guy gets the spotlight, everyone else plays backup. Marcus slammed his fist on the coffee table. No, Manny, it doesn't have to be that way. Hulkamania wasn't just a phase, it was a disease. And if I have my way, we're going to cure wrestling of it once and for all. Manny put down his pizza. Wait, are you saying...
I don't know why me saying you put that pizza. Hold on, wait a minute. Are you saying... Kill Hulkamania?
Manny leaned. Wait, Marcus reached into his bag and pulled out a glowing time travel belt.
Oh, what?
Yeah, a glowing time travel belt. You heard me.
Yeah, I'm sure I was arrested wearing one of those before. Doesn't work.
We're going back, Manny. Back to end Hulkamania before it begins, and I need your help. Manny leaned back, skeptical. I don't know, man. Hulk Hogan was a big part of wrestling history. What if we mess things up? What if things get worse? Worse? Marcus snapped. Worse than Suburban Commander? Worse than Hogan pinning Shawn Michaels after that ridiculous overselling at SummerSlam? Manny, this isn't just about wrestling. It's about justice.
Manny, as being the Marcus in the, I guess, second person. I don't know what person I'm in. Can I add this? I would not go back in time to change if Hulk Hogan was on top or not. I'm just saying. Just think too much bad because it could go wrong.
Manny sighed. All right, fine, let's do it. But if we end up in a world where wrestling dies completely, I'm blaming you. Marcus smirked. Trust me, wrestling will be better without Hogan. Let's kill Hulkamania.
Oh, it's a bad decision. It's such a bad decision. Such a bad decision.
Marcus, stop number 1. 1977, the bass player. Their first stop was in 1977 in a dingy bar in Tampa, Florida. Young Terry Bollea was playing bass in a band called Ruckus. There he is, Marcus whispered. Pointing at the stage, Hogan was strumming away with his long blonde hair flowing as he nodded to the beat. Before he became Hulk Hogan, he was just a musician. If we keep him here, he will never step into a ring. Manny looked skeptical. And how are we going to do that? Watch and learn, Marcus said. He approached
If
Hogan.
I ever tell you, hey, watch and learn, I have no plan. I'll say that right now.
Wait, I need to move this screen so I can see you.
Oh my god. Why are we killing Hulkamania? The adventures of killing Hulkamania.
He approached Hogan after the set. Hey man, you're amazing. Ever think about taking this band on tour? You could be huge. Hogan chuckled, his voice already deep and booming. I don't know, brother. I've been thinking about getting into wrestling. Heard there's good money in it. Marcus clapped him on Marcus clapped him on the shoulder. Wrestling. Nah, man. That's for meathead. You got talent. Stick to music. You could be the next big rock star. Hogan seemed to consider for a moment, but then he shook his head. Appreciate it, brother. But wrestling is calling me. I can feel it.
Hogan needs to stop smoking cigarettes.
You want to read this?
That's some bad cancer from Hogan. Oh, brother.
I mean, you could read this if you want to.
You're one step and turning Hulk Hogan into a pirate. Iron brother. He would not do that.
As Hogan walked away, Marcus gritted his teeth. This is going to be harder than I thought.
Can't we just shoot him? Like, it's 1977. I could get away with a cold case. They'll never figure it out. They didn't have DNA back then.
Stop 2, Marcus, 1984. The Iron Sheik Showdown. Their next stop was Madison Square Garden in 1984, moments before Hogan's match with the Iron Sheik for the then WWF World Heavyweight Championship.
Wait, was my plan watching Larry just to say, Hogan, you're going to be a star? Was that the plan?
Yeah.
That ended right there? Jesus.
This is where it all begins, Marcus said. If Hogan doesn't win, Hulkamania never starts. They snuck into the locker room where Hogan was getting ready. Marcus had a plan. Switch Hogan's boots with a pair 2 sizes too small.
Oh, these plans are so bad.
Are you
Support
sure
that.
this will work? Manny asked as Marcus swapped the boots. Trust me, Marcus said. He won't even make it into the ring.
Manny, can I implore you, the Manny character, to stop? Stop me. Can this Manny character just not encourage me? Can he not be an enabler? None of this is good. The Manny character, huh? You're a stooge in this. You're just a fucking stooge. Are you sure?
Kane said in 1984 you should also be aware of the butterfly effect since Marcus was born. Nah. We're in New York. We're in New York. We're fine.
Yeah, you never know, Manny. For all I know, this is my family was watching this show. It was like, ooh, Hulk Hogan, and they were fighting over it. And my grandma stabbed my grandfather over this shit. Who knows?
But when Hogan tried on the boots, he simply grimaced. These are tight, brother. But Hulkamania will push through. He forced them on and stormed out, his feet visibly uncomfortable, but his spirit undeterred. Manny shook his head. This guy is unstoppable.
Now we're going to figure out how Hogan fought all those hours a day. He fought 372 days a year.
Stop 3. WrestleMania 3.
The shoes was in. We could just flatten his tire. He could, or make him miss his flight or some shit.
Next, they traveled to the Pontiac Silverdome in 1987. Hogan was moments away from slamming Andre the Giant in a match that would define Hulkamania forever. This is it! Marcus said, "No slam, no immortality. We need to stop him." Marcus, at this point, even me reading Manny, why am I going along with these harebrained schemes?
Yeah, these are horrible schemes. How are we
As
even getting
Hogan,
into the Pontiac though?
as Hogan made his way to the ring, Marcus ran out in disguise, dressed as a medic. "Hold up!" he shouted, waving his arms. "Hogan's not medically cleared. His back is too injured to wrestle tonight." The crowd booed, but Hogan grabbed the mic. "Let me tell you something, brother. Hulkamania doesn't quit, injured or not, and I'm slamming Andre tonight." Despite Marcus' protest, the match went on. Hogan slammed Andre, the crowd exploded, and Marcus sat down in the corner arena, deflated and defeated. Manny joined him. "Face it, man. You can't stop Hulkamania. It's like a tidal wave. You can't fight it." Marcus clenched his fists. "Then we go nuclear!" I don't think in the history of this show have you ever said that.
No. No, I don't. They really have no interpretation. They don't know who I am.
Stop 4. Bash at the Beach, 1996.
Why am I fucking with WCW?
Their final stop was Bash at the Beach in 1996, moments before Hogan's infamous heel turn and the formation of the NWO. This is the last chance," Marcus said. "If Hogan doesn't drop that leg on Savage, his career fizzles out." They stormed into Hogan's dressing room where he was lacing up his boots. "Hogan," Marcus said, his voice filled with venom, "you don't have to do this. You can just walk away. Retire. Let wrestling evolve without you." Hogan looked up confused. "Who are you guys?" Manny sighed. "We're time travelers. Just don't turn heel, okay? Do literally anything else." Hogan stood up, towering over them. "Listen, brother. Wrestling needs me, whether I'm the good guy or the bad guy. Hulkamania is forever." Before they could stop him, Hogan walked out to the ring, dropped the leg on Savage, and the NWO was born.
I would like to also add this. I wish Hogan at some point would realize, aren't you the paramedic from 1984?
Epilogue. Back to the present. Back in their living room. Apparently we're living together. Marcus sat in silence, staring at the TV. "We failed."
I don't even know if your character's living anymore, man. You're just a Iago from fucking.
I feel like I'm just your conscience.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, Mark. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Or I'm Ghost Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. And you know what? Here's the major plot hole in this. All right, we fucked up. Why don't we just keep going back to the same timeline, the year over and over? That didn't work. All right, try something else. All right, let's try something else.
"We failed," he said. Hulkamania survived. Manny shrugged. Maybe it was meant to be. Maybe wrestling needed Hogan to become what it is today. Marcus just glared at him. "Don't try and justify it." Manny grabbed the remote and just changed the channel. "Fine. But at least we got Stone Cold and The Rock to make up for it." Marcus sighed, "I guess." As the glass shattering sound of Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme filled the room, Marcus muttered under his breath, "But I still hate Hulk Hogan."
Damn, it's still running wild. You know what? It warms Marcus in this alternate timeline. It warms his heart to see Hogan get booed. It's like, it's dead. It's slowly
Then
dying.
it said, "What do you think? Should Marcus have gone even further to convince Manny or to stop Hogan?"
I just think for Marcus, I think he should leave us alone. Just leave it alone. One, is this what I'm doing with my time? I got a magical time travel belt, and I want to stop fucking Hulkamania. All the injustices in the world, all the stuff I can do, all the money I can make. Fuck injustice, the selfish reasons. How the hell did we even meet if I'll stop Hulkamania, man? If wrestling doesn't get this far. Did you and your pizza think of this? My little couch where you apparently live?
Marcus, I clearly put the pizza down, which filled the entire couch.
But it's not bad. Not bad. The death of Hulkamania right there.
Yeah.
Or the right Hulk. I'll tell you this. If Tubi were to give me this movie, I'll watch it. It doesn't have to be us. I'm just saying it can be any random fucking people. Give me
Well-
Owen Wilson and Martin Lawrence and Killing Hulkamania. It's some badass Tubi movie. I watched the shit out of that.
Well, stay tuned for part 2 when we continue to destroy Hulkamania.
Oh, we're pinky in the brain, aren't we? What are we doing last night, Bray? Tries to take over the world. Or kill Hulkamania.
Yeah, so that is today's show. If you want more ridiculousness, send an email, leave a comment, ask us for some more ridiculousness. Tell us what you want. I'm sure Kane will send us another great email telling us what we did in ChatGPT.
I feel ChatGPT life is more interesting than my actual life at this point.
It is. It kind of is.
Because I'm nuclear!
So like the
My
video,
new
and subscribe.
catchphrase.
Join us this Thursday for the review of NXT and AEW Dynamite, which I'm hoping will just become the NXT report at some point.
Mutiny is real. Manny is calling ICE on AEW. He's like Donald Trump. Get it out of my country at all costs.
There is no Saturday show, but tune in for the Royal Rumble watch along as we watch begrudgingly as WWE did not pay attention to our declarations to be in the Royal Rumble back in October, when sucking dick for WrestleMania tickets was becoming an increasingly viable option.
Yeah, I heard that's the reason TikTok was getting banned in America, is that people were sucking dick for WrestleMania tickets.
So like the video, subscribe if you haven't. I've been the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes, and he's been
The nuclear Marcus the grand finale.
Well, according to ChatGPT, you're the nucleus that holds this shit together.
Yeah, ChatGPT knows everything. They're right. It's right.
It's not. It's wrong.
This is why I know AI is going to destroy us all. I can't wait to see when AI forms into robot form and they mark out on me. That's Marcus the grand finale. He kept the sharpshooters together all those years. Yeah, he wasn't like the other two that just woke up and show up to the show. No, he put effort in.
You don't even put effort in the thumbnail. This is the first time you put effort in the thumbnail for weeks.
What are you talking about? This wasn't effort. This was the same bullshit. All I did was add our face.
Yeah.
Ain't no effort in this.
The face you're putting is like, I don't even know who the fuck this is.
Yeah, I you know what? I didn't know who he was until, probably a year ago. And then all of a sudden, he's everywhere.
I look like I've got itches.
Man, he got the rash. You got the what's her name? The with JBL with the Rice Krispie treat on her face.
Jillian Hall?
Jillian Hall. You got that on your face, and you always keep it covered up like this. Look at Taz
Like the
up
video,
there.
subscribe.
In
We
front
out.
of CM Punk. It's Taz. Right in front of CM Punk, the orange person in the orange jumpsuit, the black Taz.
Well, that's not Black Taz. That's a criminal, Marcus.
That literally looks like
escaped.
that literally looks like an orange that grew arms and legs.
That man escaped the penitentiary.
You goddamn small carrot. What is this outfit? What is that? Who comes outside in that thing? That's ridiculous.
But Marcus, if you squint your eyes real tight and look to the right of CM Punk,
I know who I see.
I see
redacted.
I see a redacted man.
that redacted man's going, what a maneuver. And all that other stuff.
That redacted man would look at CM Punk today and say, no chance in hell of winning the Royal Rumble.
Not on my watch, pal.
It's funny that both of us saw that.
Yeah, I saw that right away. When I first got this image, I was like, that Vince? What's he doing there?
Apparently, if you say Vince McMahon in the mirror 3 times, he comes to get you.
Oh, God, I really don't want that.
Grant, leave me alone.
No, please don't name me after one of your dildos, Vince, please. I am not John Laurinaitis. I can't be that. I cannot do that with you.
And on that bombshell, we should definitely just leave.
Yeah, shave your damn mustache, you freak.
We out. Peace.